Okay, hello my people. This is AirZedge456 and we are back with part 3 of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And to those who don't know what's been happening to the last 2 parts, we've been taken hostage into a school and the only way out is to kill each other. So, let's see what happens now. Okay, there we go. And oh, my voice acting might not be good, so hopefully you like it. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered. I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered. I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people have already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who show up a little late.
Yo!
Sorry
I'm late. My makeup would not cooperate this morning.
Well, hello.
My apology, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall in this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad.
Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo!
I didn't oversleep. I just so you know, got lost. I blamed the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late.
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo!
Hey, man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listen to everyone talk like that? Up inside me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Hold on real quick, guys. Let me just check and make sure the volume is at a certain... There we go. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. Okay, this is not good. What the hell? Why is everything... What is this sword? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Why is the door like that? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Oh no! Not Sayaka, no! It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... Whatever. Okay. And then... everything went black. Deadly life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remember seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah! Ah, you're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now is no time for sleeping. Get your butt up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Saika is dead. A deep dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Saika is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Saika is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see it for myself.
What?
Listen to us.
What?
What do you think is gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Friend Saika, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Now, hold on, don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price that Saika had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? Not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Saika.
Wrong!
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen up!
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for the following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her?
Come on!
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody have a reply for that. One of us killed Saika?
What?
Oh. Kinda skipped that line, but... Sorry about that. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you decided to kill Saika so you could graduate. Someone just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong!
Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is
Someone
this?
killed someone? It's amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy. You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey,
You're
come on now.
You're super naive. Devilish naive. Helishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the Blacken that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words...
Bingo! It's not enough just to kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whatever not has been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone gathers together, including the Blacken, who committed the murder. And they and the Stalker students will all engage in the one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well, so, to put it simply,
What?
it's execution. And by execution, you mean...
There, bzz, bzz, poison gas, torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, then all of the rest of us get executed?
Well
What a
done.
smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an acquisitive type thing, which means you'll be deciding.
Uh-huh.
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey,
Wait, hold on a sec.
the hell are you
You're
talking
freaking insane. You know that.
Huh?
What the? Class trial? What the hell is this? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking
What?
about?
Punishment? I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to get through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear Gunyear!
Oh no. Oh! Oh! Not Junko. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way.
Well now.
Now that I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise, I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body has been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they have seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She had been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. She just went and died. No more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as nature as the inevitable end of the world itself. This isn't just some superhero comic. So it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in a prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm not a Kuma.
Well now.
Anyways, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the black.
Ta-da!
This little vial is all of the information I gathered about the death in question. I like to call
It's
it.
the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I gather up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance camera picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then, you know who killed Saika? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Well then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Saika and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we will all die here. We find ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to saying this disaster is a result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation's absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. She's right. We need to begin our research right now.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it. I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone not kill me. Alright, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Saika had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out. But still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Wait, so who are we supposed to talk to now? I gently place my hand over Junko's lifeless body. I touch her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead, and that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of here!
What's your problem?
Just now accepting that? Okay, Kyoko?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Saika's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking about putting someone on guard duty so nobody disturbs the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, you're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't have anything anyway. I'll let you guys figure it out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Not?
Stop talking.
Isn't obvious. If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering on guard duty, you're in a position to destroy any evidence you want.
So then...
Fine, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them, with their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help escape, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
just a second.
Hold on. Huh? Before we begin investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh yeah,
Anyway,
we're gonna find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. Yakia? We need to hurry up and figure out who the culprit is. Yeah, I get that. But who else do I talk to?
Oh!
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious. Very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Saika died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah!
What? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. First, one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Saika. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this now. Whoever did this is here right now, and they think about destroying evidence.
You're fucking
They
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial in case there's skull in my cell. I'm serious.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Saika. What are you implying?
this is
It
very
was
suspicious.
You. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you? It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We might as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone already left. And their parting looks at me have been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why did they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will.
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Saika. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file before. The victim was Saika Maizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in a dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We had no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Saika, I have to find out how she was killed. Okay, I get why, they would suspect Makoto like this, because it was his room, but it doesn't make any sense. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Saika's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. There's gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? The toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had a reason to open it. I can't imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
Wait,
What?
ain't exactly in the mood to be building furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted out there yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Interesting. The notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Looking at the gun blower, looks like there's way less than there was before. Does Saika see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little?
By the way.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found a body, I mean, there's a trash room here in the dorms, right? It could toss some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
You son of a shit.
Someone raises their hand. Scum deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
Fine, I did this. I'm gonna... But what if it's the girl that did it?
Yo.
That's all I get. That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Sure, Mondo, sure. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in an attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of the sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself right till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you, even if you just touch it a little bit. This is a replica sword. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But, how does the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It's just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Saika would have the key to here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Did Saika have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Saika. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there was no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Saika was in here when we switched rooms, and how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Surveillance camera. Mask my most be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what happened. They just keep on watching. There's scratches and gouges on my wall and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the room. If only I heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another Monokuma strategist create an ideal setting for murder. There's scratches and gouges on.
well.
Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether you or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Hey, Kyoko. I called her name while she was asking the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and
Listen.
said, "Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you. Even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. Looked like the floor in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it too?
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it. Someone used your room color without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Saika? Or the
Well-
killer? That's the question, isn't it? On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her. Saika. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Saika have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, poor Saika. Told myself I couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file and verified what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where did they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Saika's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me. Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she's already been killed? So it's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Saika in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Saika to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Saika do this?
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Saika's message, dying message. I never seen someone written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it for life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I had no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers made me think she wanted us to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result will be? The result?
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Saika's dying message means. Honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer? Oh, right, Chihiro. She knows numbers than anyone.
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how your door to the bathroom got broken? Broken? You mean how it gets stuck? What? Gets stuck? Yeah. I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it is, it's obvious it's intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and then breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't even have a lock. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a sec while I lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she saw a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well I did tell Saika about it last night, when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Saika knew about it? Interesting. She had displayed this hidden smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if I'm forgetting I was ever even there. She suddenly turned and left the room. Kyoko, you're acting weird. Still don't really understand any of this, but I already gave my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon must have come from. And also, I should look into the DVDs that I forgot. With Like It Dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. On top of that, I'm sure there was some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, okay. So the place I need to go is like the dining hall, Saika's room. Okay, oh, there's Leon.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Saika was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Wait, the nameplate? What are you talking about? Huh? This is Saika's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Wait, hold on a sec. Oh, yuck, where did you come from? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Saika's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Saika's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Okay, Byakuya, why are you suddenly scaring me? You're not supposed to do that.
Very strange.
So, why was Saika in your room when she was killed? Is it because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Saika and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even what you say, what you say is the absolute truth, you're so responsible for her death. When you say, huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Saika was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She'd be dead because of me. Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it is a possibility. If that's really true, then Byakuya, why are you gonna be a pain? Like, you're not like this all the time. Like, what's the attitude? Oh yeah, I did want to check the trash. There's a sturdy gate here. Nobody gets past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How did you get this? How do you get the skate over?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It would be faster to just go around and ask.
No, you can't go any further!
Oh my god. Like, who else do we know who is a cleaning freak? I guess I can ask Afumi. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for this position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room.
Here we
Of
go!
course. It's my job to gather all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room. But we're supposed to rotate it once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key. what's the point of going all to that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things whenever...
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone can go in and out of the trash room whenever they want, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that,
Hey, you bastard!
why you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just wanted to volunteer for something. I knew no one else would want to do it. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it,
You want
like...
to dig through all the girls' trash. Looking through, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about
What
this
are
in a
you talking
common
about?
sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
But there's still kind of trash secrets like that. Maybe you'll get tired 2D and then turn to...
Completely
I
unforgivable!
Get tired 2D. I am not saying that. Ifumi, you're weird.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Ifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy is clean duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the trash to disposing it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? It's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, another topic, Ifumi. Since you were on clean duty, I have a favor to ask. So, you're suddenly wanting to join my party? I mean, yeah, my help me recover from my past trauma. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get to the trash room and look around.
You got it!
Okay. So easy. You like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Da 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 da! Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt!
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along. No! I just want to see if the actual killer tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, give me a parallel world. Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerators. Looks like it's been used some kind of glass ball. Just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Is
perhaps...
that? Do you know what that is? They say we collect all 7. Kidding. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burned piece of something. Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's a part of the sleeve of a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to this big mechanism. This is incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Yes, indeed.
Press the green button to get it going and the bell button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty. Very strange.
Was it a fairy?
Boomy, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
No, you just said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
I feel as if...
I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one that has a key to open the gate,
Most suspicious.
it should be impossible for Incinerator to be on yet. So that means someone was able to switch on this incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? The whole thing is quite strange indeed.
Completely unforgivable!
Why me?
That's it! I'm sure of it!
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay, so how many true bullets do we have in total? What? 16, okay. Okay, it can only mean something. Well, wait. Hold on. It did say on the map that I was needed in the dining hall. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh, no. I'm just taking a break, actually. I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue of what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I just been kind of hanging around here. Hold on, try to be right back. Okay, chat, I'm back. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Psycho was killed. There's all kinds of kitchen knives here, big, small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone knows more about it. There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
No. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You could tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Cypher? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, did you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming best friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Poor Hina. Okay, now let's go find Shihira. Oh, there's Taka.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second Makoto? I have Makoto 7 most unusual. The door to everyone's door and the nameplate. This shows whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it's just so happens. Wait, no, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Got it!
Break everything I just said.
Ha 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 ha!
Okay, Shimara, I already know that information. Thank you. Wait, there's someone... Wait, Toko's in here? What is Toko doing in here? To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think I might vomit. But is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Saiga? If the mastermind really was going to get involved, they would have just killed us on day one. That's a good point. By the way, how's your investigation going? I already told you, I don't do blood, so I don't plan on doing any investigation. Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very
After all,
suspicious.
Where was Saiga killed? In your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth. She really doesn't trust me at all. Come on, Toko. Okay, now let's go find Shiro. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I need to go back to site. So, do you have any clues in here? What kind of clues? Let us just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't tend to reveal anything till the cause trial. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking?
Well,
So annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime. Naturally. But I think the trash room may also look worthy looking into. The trash room is the perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there is one little problem, which is
as for me,
that place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I'm trusting all of you to conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. But I already did that, Celeste. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Saika left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers can mean? Like, could it be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro surely shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or maybe she... Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, she couldn't be. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? My crystal ball! But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
It's actually made of glass and not crystal. That guy totally duped me. He said it belonged to the poets of history. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's fine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask. How much did you pay for that thing? $1 million? That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Okay, where else do I need to go? Okay, I was just in the gym. Okay, let's see if I can get into Saika's room. There can only be one thing in this house, and yep, the DVD with Saika's name on it. Saika got really upset after seeing whatever was in on that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Saika. I need to borrow the DVD. Be able to use this to see what's on the DVD that Saika threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen went dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing there on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Saika. She was there along with a friend she said she had been so important to her. She's possibly glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice that comes by so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Saika disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Trying to say you were able to get them. If that really did happen, everyone else in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, that's where I have to go.
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Say that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really think I are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Saga both know that all too well. But then, Who is the killer? The one who murdered Saika. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
So as we
Yes,
Good
indeed.
idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No. Scared isn't quite
Makoto.
right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Saika's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Saika's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling and with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed, and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row image feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like just a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now. Hurry up. We did what he says and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer the tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, and maybe tomorrow we will go into the class trial and see who did really kill Saika. Was it Makoto or was it someone else? Till next time, and hope you leave a like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!